Hey guys, Jeff here, and I'm out at Heather Farms, the unofficial drone testing grounds. I got with me the Air 2S, and one thing that I realized in my initial review, I didn't go over the Hyperlapses or even the Quickshots. So that's what this video is going to be about today, is the Quickshots that this guy can do and the Hyperlapses. I'm even going to try and work a Mastershot in there. I did touch on that originally, but I think we can expand on that a little bit more. And if you find value in this type of content, please feel free to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. It really helps out. All right, let's get to it. So for the first quick shot, we're going to do a classic droney. I'm going to set it to 150 feet and we'll bring it down a little bit. I am shooting in D-Log in all of these profiles. I don't think you can set Mastershots in D-Log. So all right, this is gonna be a droney. Here we go. All right, so that was the droney. It came back right where it started. I reoriented it a little bit just so that we have a little bit more space from those trees. Otherwise, it's pretty much in the same spot. Now the next one is a rocket. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. What that will do is keep me in frame while it shoots straight up. I have it set at 150 feet and it'll eventually turn it into a nadir shot, which is a straight down shot of me, but while keeping me in frame the whole time. This is kind of a cool one to do because if you reverse it, you can have the drone come down really fast and then get you in frame. So it's a great way to start a video. So anyways, we're about to do let's see here, a rocket. So here we go, rocket. So the next one we're going to do is a circle. We're about to do a circle. Here we go. So the next one is called Helix, which is basically like a corkscrew that gets wider and taller as it goes around. I believe it will go around one time, but as it does that, it'll raise altitude and push back a little bit further. So this one is a lot of fun. So here we go, Helix. Now, the next one is actually a really cool one. It was added to the Mavic Air 2 through a firmware update, I believe. I remember it wasn't originally on the Mavic Air 2 because I bought that thing the week it came out. So this one's fun. It's called Boomerang. So it's gonna come in and then go back out again. So this is where you wanna definitely be careful of any potential obstacles. And yeah, here we go. Let's select me. And here we go. Boomerang. So this is probably one of my favorite quick shots, which is called Asteroid. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna keep me in frame for a little bit, fly really high, and then basically do a 360 panorama, stitch it together, and make it look like a little asteroid or a little world that I'm on top of. So let's go ahead and do that. Asteroid. Here we go. Okay, now for the hyperlapses. One thing that I will say is it's always important to put a fresh 100% charged battery in your drone if you're going to do a hyperlapse, because it takes a long time and then the drone has to process it also. So if you're flying it, in a course lock or anything like that, it has to fly back. So that's going to take a lot of battery. Just a quick tip on that. But hey, let's do just a basic hyperlapse. Here we go. Hyperlapse time. All right, we're gonna do a circle hyperlapse. Here we go. Waypoints. How about that? Set waypoint. So the next hyperlapse I'm going to do is free, which basically allows me to slowly fly the drone around while it takes pictures. So here we go, free hyperlapse. So I got the last battery that I brought with me, though I have 3 others in the trunk. I think we're gonna do a master shot. Why not? There's still nobody out here, and hey, they're a lot of fun. And I can figure out if I can actually put it in 4K or whatever. I think I can. Yeah, you can do 4K master shots. Heck yeah. All right, let's do it. So far, I've done master shots. I cranked it up to 11. Basically, it has 3 settings, small, medium, and then large, which is basically, you know, how far out, how high, and sure, I actually don't know what the third one is. Let's see here. The width, and then the length, and then the height. Anyways, I put them all on small now, and I'm gonna see what that's like. So here we go. All right, so you can probably hear it buzzing behind me. I still have 48% battery life, so I'm just gonna fly it around for fun. It is still shooting in D-Log, so I'll get the color grade that and pull the colors out that just look beautiful. So I'm just gonna take a little break and have some fun. So I hope you enjoy. All right, so looks like that's a wrap. Took one battery to go through all the quick shot modes, and then the rest of the batteries to do all the hyperlapses. Go figure. That's why is important to have fully charged batteries when you want to do a hyperlapse or a time lapse, because they just take a long time to produce. You know, and then what comes out at the end is like 20-second clip. But anyways, we're gonna put this guy away and drive off into the sunset. Speaking of sunset, I do have one more battery, which I will save for when the sun does actually set. So I will get a groovy time lapse, which means stationary. I'll put the drone up in the sky and record the sun setting for you guys. But with all that said, if you enjoy this type of content, if you get any kind of value out of it, or just find it fun to watch, please subscribe and give me a like. It really helps out. Anyways, I'll see you later. Peace.